Coach's Corner is brought to you by Pepsi. It's got what it takes.
Not all viewers in Canada, Don, saw Rod Langway, but he said in talking to you, you know the answer to the Caps' problems, and he explained how the game has changed since you were at the helm in Boston.
Well, I don't know what he said, how the game has changed, but I know one thing. What I said to him, the Bruins never make a mistake. They got a guy back. It's unbelievable. Mike Milbury, I don't know what he's doing over there. And the big thing is Mario Tremblay, him and I were just that they pay the price. They are getting knocked all over the place. To be in position, get knocked down, and they're in there. Harry said they're little tough guys. They never, ever quit. They never make a mistake, and then you get Moog back there.
For the record, Rod said 2 lines with talent, 2 with toughness in the old days, and 6 defensemen never. It used to be 5 or 4 at most. Dale Hunter is one of your favorites in this series and any that the Washington Capitals are involved in. Well, Hunter was involved in 2 big hits in Game 3 here at the Capitol Center. He hit Glenn Wesley, and then this hit on Janney's game winner.
Janney's, keep your head up, boom. It's a wee bit late. It was by the shoulder. There was nothing wrong with that one at all.
But many here are saying cheap shots.
Well, listen, you know what? I think of a cheap shot. I think of a guy that gives a guy a shot and then disappears. Not a little shot and then disappears. Now, I would say Thomas Sandstrom's a cheap shot artist. Here's what Dale does. He hits the guy, knocks him down, and he stands up. Hey, here I am.
Yes,
hey.
But after a cheap shot like that, how can the player come back?
Just a minute. There's 5 other guys on the ice. Thank you very much. And he says, here I am. I did it, and I might do it again. So what are you going to do about it? And the thing I like about it, he asked to go back on the ice for the last 45 seconds when the game was 4-1. He says, put me out there. If they want me, come and get me.
And Mike Milbury countered by not sending Lyndon Byers out, which is again a tribute to the discipline of the Bruins in these playoffs. What about last night? Hawks, Oilers, and Mark Messier paces Edmonton.
Well, it looks like Messier, when they need him, he comes through. I mean, 4 points. Ruotsalainen, I think Muckler, Seether better talk to him, put him right back in the game with the pass up the middle. I don't know. When I talk of defensive forwards, all I hear about is Carbonneau and this guy and that guy. Craig McTavish, without a doubt. No doubt at all, he's the best defensive forward in the game.
Well, how about Anatoly Semenov?
Wait a minute, I'll get to that guy in a minute. He takes all the draws. He takes all the draws in his own end when it's important. He kills all the penalties, and I'll bet you he played more than the best hockey player in that series, Messier. I'll bet you find out he played more hockey. And the other guy, well, I don't mind him. I tell you one thing, he looked pretty good. We traded helmets anyhow. He had a good Canadian helmet on. He doesn't wear a mask, and if he ever blocked a shot, which is highly unlikely, I might like him.
Okay, and a comment briefly on Minnesota, the club that will go to the Bay Area, and the North Stars under Baldwin.
The Guns, powerful guys, millionaires, put a gun to the NHL's head, and they've gone out to San Jose, if you can believe it. They're going to be there. Now, let me tell you something. San Jose will be like Atlanta. They'll draw at the start, then it'll be down, down, down. If you people had seen, like I did, L.A., they had empty seats, and you're going to say they were bought. That was the entrance. I don't like San Jose. I don't like it's a desert out there. I played there, coached out there, and let me tell you, I don't like hockey going where anywhere they say ice hockey instead of hockey.
In our second intermission tonight, we have a special edition of the Coach's Corner, and in the 4 years I've been here, I think it's the best ever. So stand by after 2 tonight when we present Coach's Corner, a special edition from Landover, Maryland.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by Pepsi. It's got what it takes.